Let's look at what I sold in January of 2024. I've been actively selling for the last couple months, since September of last year, and I just want to show you kind of what I sold, for how much, and what my profit is, or my lack of profit is, on some of these items. So let's look. The first item I sold this month was a Fujifilm Instamax camera. I sold it for uh, $35. The total price with shipping and everything came out to be $44.52. The problem with this one was my eBay payout after fees and shipping and all that stuff came to $25.84, but I bought it for 26.65. So I lost 81 cents on it. So not a great start to the year or the month. The next thing I sold was a book. The total price came out to be $10.43. The eBay payout was $4.20. I had a purchase price on that for $1, so my profit was $3.20. The next item is another book, Writing with Style. The total price after taxes and everything was $10.86. The eBay payout was $3.40. My price for that product was $1. A lot of these books will be $1, and I can talk about that later, about how I get them for that price. So my profit on that was $2.40. This is another loss for me. It was another book, The Fundamentals of Heat and Mass Transfer. I sold this book for $7.63, and after paying shipping and taxes and everything, my eBay payout was a negative. It was a negative $1.17. So with my purchase price of being $1, I'm out $2.17. So also not a great start to the month. Another book, this was sold for uh, $8.68 with shipping and handling. The eBay payout was $2.47. My purchase price was $1, so I make $1.47. Another book for a game called Pathfinder. I sold this for a total all in was $9.98. The eBay payout was $4.27 after fees and shipping and taxes and all that stuff. My purchase price on this was $4.399, and so my profit was 28 cents. So making a lot of money here. And some of these items I bought before I knew what I was doing, and so I looked it up on eBay. It said this will sell for $9, so I bought it for $4, thinking that's a great profit even with shipping. Not realizing shipping has cost more than when I shipped stuff way in the past, and the taxes and fees needed to be accounted for. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're looking at items, is not only the price, but the price to ship, but also the price to uh, taxes, and also the price of eBay's fees, which is about 13.5%. So you have to factor that all in when you're buying items. The next thing was a book. This was an introduction to modern painting. Total price was $12.71, and the eBay payout was $5.57. My cost was $1. Profit on that was $4.47. This next thing is I sold these Disney plushies. This was a Marvel one. It was Spider-Man. All in for total price was $7.29. The eBay payout was a buck 60. The purchase price was $1.38. So my profit was only 22 cents. So not great. Next is a Kodak EasyShare camera. I sold this for $23.75. eBay payout was $14.96. My purchase price on this was only $6.25, so it was good. And so my profit is $8.71. So that's pretty good profit there. The next thing, this is an thing I thought would make me some good money. I picked it up at a thrift store. It was a sewing machine pedal. I sold it for $16.14. The eBay payout was $3.39, but my purchase price was $4.25. So I lost 86 cents on there. So not a lot, but every loss is cuts into your overall profit. And but it's a learning experience. I'm learning what to do, what not to do, what to look for when I'm buying items, and kind of where I need to be at when I'm buying it, the cost wise, to actually make a profit, to make a decent profit. Because going through the process of taking photos and listing the item and shipping the item and the cost of the shipping material, if you're only making 25 cents on an item to ship it and everything, it's not worth it. That's not worth your time. Okay, the next item up is a Samsung digital camera. Total sale price was $63.75. The eBay payout was $43.54. My purchase price was $32.54. So my profit was $11. So a higher purchase price, but I did make about $10 off of it. Not how much I want to be, but not bad. The next is Quimby the Mouse as a book. I sold it for $30.33. eBay payout was $19.75. I got this for $1, and the profit was $18.75. So pretty decent. Next up is another book, the New Garden Encyclopedia. Total price was $10.48. The eBay payout was $2.60. My purchase price was $1, so the total profit was $1.60. Not great. The Life of Plants. This was a signed copy by David Attenborough. I sold it for $74.32. eBay payout was $53.59. My purchase price was $1, so my profit on that was $52.59. So pretty decent. The next was another little book. It was a booklet of a tour. People tend to like these because they might have wanted to get one but didn't when they were on the trip. So finding these, you can sometimes get a decent amount for them. This is sold for $12.09. eBay paid me $5.13. The purchase price was $1, so $4.13 was my profits. Next up was another one of those Disney plushies. This was a Tigger one, $7.57. The eBay payout was $1.49. My purchase price was $1.38, so 11 cents. I made 11 cents on that one. The next was another one of these books I bought when I first started doing it, thinking, hey, this would be a great flip because it's worth, $8 online. I can get it for $4. I can flip it really easily. No, this is a Pathfinder player companion. Sold for $7.99. The eBay payout was $5.58. My purchase price was $3.99. So I lost $1.41 on it. So that's kind of cutting my overall profit. Next up is the Food Scale. I sold for $44.58. So after taxes, fees, and shipping, I got a payout of $23.89. And my purchase price was $10.99. So my profit there was $12.90. The next item I sold was a Bible. This had like genuine leather on it. It was 1950s. I sold it for $74.20. After everything, all fees and everything, payout was $53.19. My purchase price on this was, again, $1 for this book. And how I'm getting these books for $1 is I have a relationship with a junk hauler, and occasionally she will call us up and say, hey, I have a couple boxes of books. I will go there and I will buy all the books from her for $5 for a box. And so I'll get 4 or 5 boxes. There'll be 50, 60, 70 books in there. And sometimes they're not great, but a lot of times we're finding collectible items, signed books with like the David Attenborough book that was signed by him. That was from that lot. The this Bible was from that watch. So I just give it a dollar value. After selling a few of them, I'm getting a decent profit on that. Next up is this Dodge Caravan Plymouth van mechanic book. I sold this for $10.59. eBay paid out me $3.62. My purchase price was $1, and so I got $2.62 in profit. Next up is a Pioneer double cassette player. It sold for $106.06. The eBay payout on this was $68.72. We purchased it for $10.99. Profit on that was $57.73. Next up is a Canon digital camera. Sold it for $58.25. Payout was $38.15. Purchase price was $23.34. So my total profit was $14.81. Then I had this Coleman Outdoor Holiday Fun Guide. Sold for $21.31. My payout was $12.37. My purchase price was $1, and so my profit was $11.37. This coffee grinder is a high-end coffee grinder I got. We sold it for $206.52. Payout was $144.54, and my purchase price on this was $1. I think we got it actually for free. It was really dirty and grimy because the people had never cleaned it. So I spent 20 minutes cleaning it with some elbow grease and soap. And from that I got a profit of $143.54. Next up is another series of books. I sold this for $11.09. eBay gave me $3.17 for it. $1 for the book, so my profit was $2.17. Another book, Little Book of Prayers, $11.70 was the sell price. eBay payout was $4.80. The book cost me $1. I got a profit of $3.80. Next up, and this is my biggest failure so far, Bose subwoofer. Got it on an auction site for $10. I saw they were going for 30, 40, $50 on eBay, and I was like, oh, I can get it for $10. And after I won the auction, I realized, I have to pay shipping on it. I sold it for a total of $59.77. My eBay payout was a negative of $30.04. Purchase price for the item was $24.22. So I lost $27.26. So a big wolf. So not going to have that happen again. I'm factoring in all the relative costs now when I'm purchasing items from an auction site, their fees, the shipping fees, and then also the eBay fees, the eBay shipping and all that into when I'm purchasing it. So I'm not going to try to lose $27.26 again. Next, I have a Sony digital camera. It sold all in was $63.71. My eBay payout was $45.42. My purchase price was $32.71. I got this off an auction site. So my profit was $12.71. So not too bad. Another digital camera. This I sold for $24.29. The payout was $16.46. My purchase price on this was $1, and so my profit was $15.46. This was something I got from the junk hauler. They had a pile of digital cameras. I grabbed all of them and offered basically $1 a piece, and they said sure. And this was the first one I listed, and it sold really quick in like under a day of having it listed. Next up is a Rolling Stone special edition Nirvana magazine. I sold this for $16.87. My payout from eBay was $13.17. My purchase price on this was $1 from the junk hauler, and so I made $12.17. Another one of these plushies. Sold for $7.55. eBay paid me $1.10. And then the purchase price was $1.38, so I lost 28 cents. When I bought them with the hopes of of people buying multiples. I have it in a listing where you can buy multiples, and when people do buy multiples, I can ship them all together and my profit goes really well. And I sold a lot of those during the holiday season, and I made a really good profit off of it because every one that was added to their order just, the shipping didn't really go up at all, but my profit was what went up. So what I'm probably going to do with those is bring them down and then bundle them together and say, hey, if you want to buy these, it's a lot of four. I can sell them for a higher dollar amount, and the shipping will not eat into my profit. So those are the items I sold this month on eBay. It was 31 items in total. My revenue was $1,075.04 after fees and shipping, which came to $657.33. My profit was $417.71. Not where I want it to be, but some of those items cost me money to sell, and so that brought down my total profit. Some of those items just are going, making a couple pennies off of, so I'm taking those off my store, either listing them as a bundle, like the plushies, or adding shipping costs into it, so at least my shipping's covered, so then my profit will go up a little bit. That's this month. I'm planning on doing this at least a recap every month, so I can see where I'm going, how I'm doing, and you can watch me as I go on my journey.